Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. Esoteric Philosopher here, ready to start a spiritual video. Before we do that, you already know, leave a like and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated. Leave the links, use the links down below to check more of my content, to check my services, and to book a service with me as well. So today we're talking about astrology and how to clarify what is astrology, because we already have a video on the channel talking about that astrology is not about the constellations, it's about the zodiac, and the zodiac is a mathematical division of the earth path, right? And that's the point I want to touch. First, I just saw a video today, by the way, shout out to the Peace Stealer, he's debunking astrology debunkers very well, and one of his videos that I saw today was about Neil deGrasse something, saying that there is a 13 sign because the Earth spends more time in the constellation of Ophiuchus. And once again, astrology is not about constellation. And he was saying astrology is wrong because 2000 years ago the constellations were in a certain position and the constellations moved. Yeah, we know that. We talk about that. Me, Archangel Uriel, Dolo the Pilot Man, even Peace Stealer. We know that. Real astrologers know that. It's not about the constellations, it's about the position of the Earth and the position of the other planets according to our own position. So let's get into point, right? So, the zodiac, 12 signs, 12 houses, 12 months, 12 disciples of Jesus Christ. Here on the channel, we always do these allegories because religion is about astrology, right? God is all possibilities, and our position in all possibilities will change what we can or cannot materialize with more or less hardship or difficulty, right? So, why in the first place we have those divisions, right? Why do we need to divide the path of the earth, right? Because this is not random, because whoever came up with that system understood that there was a difference, right? That's why we separate things, because it's different. Like the bedroom is to sleep, the bathroom is to do bathroom stuff, the living room is to enjoy and relax. So we do different spaces for different purposes, right? So the zodiac is just that, but on a bigger scale, right? So, for an example, a real example on the real world, when you go to a different city, right, you feel different. The culture is different. The people are even within the same country. The people are different. Even McDonald's and Burger King, all of those franchises, they are not too much different, but they are different in certain cities, in certain locations, right? In some locations of the earth, you only have 3 hours of sunlight. In certain locations of the earth, like my country, we receive a lot of sunlight. In other locations, it's hot 80% of the year. In other locations, it's snowing 80% of the year. And why is that important? Because your feelings, your reactions, even your thoughts will differ. If you spend more time in the nighttime location, where it's night 80% of the time, or if you live like in the equator line where it's really hot throughout the whole year, you will change. Your internal side and the external side will be different. So if our whole planet, right, goes through those different spaces, everybody changes. Thus, the seasons. And that's a very important connection that I don't see a lot of astrologers make, only the real astrologers, right, like I mentioned before, because in different seasons, we have different animals giving birth, different animals moving from one place to another. They're migratorial patterns. We have different temperatures, different exposure to the sun, different even wind patterns. Everything changes. And those are very important, because if our planet is changing, we are changing because we live in it, and that's a big ass spirit that created a big ass body influencing us. Like you, as a spirit, created a body, and we have beings within you. We live within a being. So as you influence and are influenced by your own beings within you, we also influence and are influenced by the earth. So we are basically traveling in this big spaceship, right? and we go through places where Aries, it's more hot. Taurus, it's more dry. Gemini, it's more light. Cancer, it's more wet or more cold, right? So we know that. Whoever came up with those systems of astrology, they know those differences, right? And then another thing is, a lot of people that try to debunk astrology say, oh, astrology has no correlation to your personality, because it goes deeper than that. It goes deeper even to your organs, your body, your subconscious realms, your patterns, your goals in life. It's not just personality, it's not just your liking and your dislikings, right? But my point here is that astrology is marking the time, marking the space. And on those spaces, there is more likelihood for you to do certain things or have certain traits within you. Right? For an example, when you go to a cold place, you wear a jacket. So if you are born when the earth in a certain place that is also more cold, you will carry those traits. Like people that live in colder areas, they usually have clear skin, clear eyes, blonde hair, or clear brown hair, right? They are ready to face those cold environments. So you, spiritually speaking, if you come from a cold environment, from a cold house, from a cold path, part of the path of the earth, you will come out with characteristics to endure that and be cold to others. Because it's actually a fact that in colder countries, like for example in Finland, people are cold, as in socially, they are more distant, right? They are less communicative and less less festive. While in countries like Brazil, which is very hot and very humid, people are very social and they are very they really enjoy dancing and the carnival, and they are more festive. They like parties and shit like that, right? So astrology is basically just that. It's us recognizing that there is different times, different periods with different characteristics, and if you are born out of those spaces, you carry those traits. Like you carry the traits of your mother, of your father, of your father, and the place where you grew up, right? And your household and your kindergarten and your town, you carry those traits. You might leave very early, you might leave at 5 years old. You will carry those traits for the rest of your life to a certain degree, to a certain extent, but you will, right? So that is what astrology is all about. It's us knowing our location and knowing the characteristics of said location, and then knowing about it and doing better because we know about it. That's it. That's all. Alright? So thank you very much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions. A whole bunch of individuality, creativity, and responsibility. And I see you on the next video. It's Aesthetic Cloud Surfer, surfing out.